It's a place in Pakistan where the Taliban, yep, the Taliban has essentially taken over and ruled, and that's a problem. But how is the Taliban being dealt with by Pakistan? Well, here's part of the problem. We understand that they've got a ceasefire with them, and as perplexing as that might be, we now learn, as of last night, that they've also given them $6 million to the Taliban. Let me set all this up for you before we do anything else by letting you watch this Barbara Starr report that explains the situation in the Swat Valley as it stands right now. Let's go to that, Raj.
In the violent Swat Valley, questions about whether these Pakistani troops will stay and fight. The U.S. is worried a new ceasefire giving more power to local Taliban leaders may only lead to another militant safe haven. In Washington, Pakistani Army Chief of Staff General Ashraf Ghani is saying his men will keep fighting militants, but the U.S. has its doubts.
There has been a history of political agreements in some of the areas in Pakistan which have not played out real well in the past.
Pakistan's security troubles, especially in the tribal areas along the Afghan border, are only growing.
Almost all counterterrorism officials I've spoken to will tell you if there's another attack in the U.S., it's likely to emanate out from there.
U.S. intelligence now indicates hundreds of foreign fighters in the border region, according to a senior U.S. official. This man, Batullah Masood, accused of Benazir Bhutto's assassination, is believed to be orchestrating much of the violence and is believed to be in close coordination with senior Al Qaeda leaders. CNN has learned Pakistan is now asking for greater access to U.S. intelligence about the locations of Taliban and Al Qaeda leaders. The U.S. has offered some details aimed at trying to secure the border with Afghanistan, but remains concerned critical secrets are being leaked inside Pakistan's security services. It's not just security, there's big money at stake. The U.S. has spent billions of dollars trying to help Pakistan improve its security, but a new report from the Government Accountability Office questions what the U.S. is getting for its money. Barbara Starr, CNN, The Pentagon.
Questions what the U.S. is getting for its money. Riddle me this, Batman. Jim Clancy joining us now. We give billions of dollars during Musharraf and some still to Pakistan to help us deal with the Taliban and Al Qaeda. And now we learned that Pakistan has not only done a ceasefire with the Taliban, but given them $6 million. What gives, Americans would ask?
Don't act surprised. Come on, this is how it works. They're paying them off. They're paying them off to do the deal. This was arranged well in advance. What you have, it's payoff money to get them to go along. Now the Taliban will distribute that. They'll say this is because your family member was killed fighting for us. This is because your home was destroyed. It makes the Taliban look good. If that's what they need, to sign up to this ceasefire.
So here we have, but hold on a minute. Here we have the President of the United States saying that we're now going to have 55,000 American soldiers fighting the Taliban in Afghanistan. Well, that's what he's announcing, $17,000 more by the last figure, right? And now we understand that our ally in this is feeding our enemy?
We're very nervous about it. I can tell you everybody's nervous about it. Afghanistan's nervous about it. Because ceasefire in Pakistan often means open fire in Afghanistan.
Right.
Because these guys have said, well, we're going to concentrate our fight now on the infidels that are in Afghanistan. This could mean real trouble. But let's be clear here. The ceasefire is supposed to mean that they disarm. That's the deal.
We'll see.
The problem is...
Hold your breath?
Well, I'm not holding mine, Rick.
My fear is this will be another what Iraq was to George Bush, Afghanistan could become for Barack Obama. Is it a legitimate fear?
Well, you know, you're talking about nation building still. A lot of people think it doesn't even make sense there. You're also talking about committing more troops on the ground. There's a lot of controversy about that too, Rick. We're going to have to watch it. He knows he's got to be careful. He's got good diplomats on this, and he's got good military commanders in the field. The question is, can anybody make it work? At least one thing's right. You can't make it work unless you both have Pakistan and Afghanistan in this together. They're all meeting in Washington right now.
As a matter of fact, today, and we were going to be talking to some of them. Hopefully, we'll be able to get them here maybe tomorrow. Thanks so much.
All right, great to be with you.
We certainly appreciate it. Remains of 11 people have been found in a construction site in Albuquerque. Is this